इतना सा फर्क है एक बार सोच के छोड़ देने में और लग के कर दिखाने में। मान लेने में कि जिंदगी ऐसे ही कटेगी और सुबह 4 बजे उठ के सोचने में ये अभी तो बस शुरुआत है। किसी मैगजीन को हाथ में लेने में और उसी मैगजीन के कवर पेज पे होने में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वीआईपी सीट में और उसकी पिछली सीट में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वो जिसका मैदान ही खुला आसमान है, वही कल जमीन पर तो था। पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी। ये एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानकुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और 7वें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा है। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा, ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया, 20 years of ideas.
A very good afternoon, all the dear friends. We welcome all of you to our Business Opportunity with Chai webinar series. This is a launch webinar of the business opportunity which today Franchise India is launching through this platform. It is a 45-minute session. First, we'll launch the brand with the help of the presentation from leadership team of the brand which we have invited today. Then we'll move towards a panel discussion. We love to take all your queries, requesting each one of you to use your question and answer box. It's our everyday aim to provide maximum business opportunity to all the investors through our physical and the digital events. And we welcome management team of Franchise India, Gaurav sir and Sonia ma'am. The brand which we are launching today is Deltic, a unit of Delta Auto Corp. It's the most reliable manufacturer of alternative electric and energy vehicle. Deltic is a brand which is working in the EV vertical. They started their journey in 2016, and today they have a strong pan-India presence with 16,000 vehicles. They have a strong network in 22 states with 200 plus dealers. Today we have invited Mr. Sahil and Anirudh to talk about the brand. Deltic is also backed up by very famous 100 plus years old company. But without taking further time, I would now inviting Sonia ma'am to start and address all our investors before we formally invite Sahil and Anirudh to talk about the brand.
Thank you so much, Ashna, and thank you, Sahil ji, for coming on this webinar. And friends, this is a great opportunity and a very special opportunity that we bring to all our partners, and especially at a time when electric vehicle as industry is at a tipping point. And this is one category that we receive the most response on. So, and I would say we are glad to have partnered with them for their franchise expansion. And this industry, electric vehicle, is also India's growing industry, and we're all witnessing a very big adoption today of electric vehicles in the e-com space, car manufacturers, app-based transportation network companies, and a lot of mobility solution providers. And however, we've also seen, the last many months, while a lot of new companies have come, we're also now seeing bigger players coming and taking a bigger market share. And that's where we see Deltic coming in. We're looking for this opportunity for Pan India, and they're looking at dealership for mostly all states across India. I'll request now, Sahil, if you can take us through a brief presentation on the offering. And before we do that, I'll also like to request you if you can have maybe a small briefing on the company Deltic And then friends, I'll also request all of you, we have a Q&A box at the bottom of the screen, and any questions that you have on the opportunity, if you already have a location, if you run a similar business in auto, please write all your questions in the Q&A box and we'll take your queries real-time basis. Over to you, Sahil.
Thank you, Archana ji and Sonia ji, for the introduction, and welcome to all. I'd like to welcome you all for the presentation of Deltic. So, hi. I'm Sahil Mittal. I'm from Delta Auto Corp. So, Delta Auto Corp, which retails its products under the brand name Deltic, is a part of BMA Group, which is a 102-year-old group. 102 साल पुराना ग्रुप है, 3,500 करोड़ का ईयरली रेवेन्यू है। हम लोग के ग्रुप कंपनीज इंक्लूड करते हैं कैप्टन टीएमटी सरिया, जो कि सौरभ गांगुली जिसके ब्रांड एम्बेसडर हैं, और स्टार सीमेंट। ये दोनों कंपनीज पब्लिकली लिस्टेड कंपनीज है। So Delta Auto Corp has a very strong and stable foundation. We are here for the long game and long haul. हम लोग यहाँ पे रहने वाले हैं। डेल्टा ऑटो कॉर्प के प्रोडक्ट्स हमेशा वैल्यू एडिशन प्रोडक्ट्स रहते हैं, जो कि सारे स्टेक होल्डर्स, इनिशिएटिंग फ्रॉम आवर वेंडर्स टू आवर एम्प्लॉयज, आवर डीलर्स एंड द कस्टमर्स, सभी के लिए वैल्यू एडिशन क्रिएट करते हैं। नाउ इनिशिएटिंग विद द इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल इंडस्ट्री एंड अबाउट डेल्टिक, लेट अस अंडरस्टैंड। सो पहले इलेक्ट्रिक इंडस्ट्री के बारे में बात करते हैं। तो हम लोग देख रहे हैं जैसा लास्ट ईयर से इलेक्ट्रिक इंडस्ट्री हर साल 100% के ऊपर का ग्रोथ दे रही है। इसमें आप देखेंगे कि FY21 में इलेक्ट्रिक टू व्हीलर सेगमेंट में ही 2.5 लाख से 3.25 लाख इलेक्ट्रिक टू व्हीलर्स बिके हैं। और अभी तक के जो स्टडीज हो रहे हैं, जो मीडिया हाउसेस कर रहे हैं, और देयर आर ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस, गवर्नमेंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस जो स्टडी कर रहे हैं, तो यही पैटर्न आगे भी कंटिन्यू रहने वाला है। इसकी वजह से FY25 2025 तक इलेक्ट्रिक टू व्हीलर्स 45 से 55 लाख इलेक्ट्रिक टू व्हीलर्स इंडिया में बिकेंगे। और ये चीज 2030 तक कंटिन्यू रहेगी, जिससे नंबर्स 82 लाख से 92 लाख तक हो जाएगा। अब इसके रीजंस पीछे देखें तो इसके रीजंस होंगे पर्सनल यूज में इंक्रीमेंट इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल्स में, लोग शिफ्ट कर रहे हैं फ्रॉम पेट्रोल एंड डीजल व्हीकल्स टू इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल्स, जिसका मेजर रीजन कॉस्ट है। उसके अलावा कमर्शियल भी रीजन है, जिसमें कोविड की वजह से काफी अच्छा इम्पैक्ट आया है। नाउ वी आर देयर इज एवरीथिंग इज होम डिलीवर्ड, स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम द प्रोडक्ट्स वी ऑर्डर फ्रॉम ई-कॉमर्स, फूड डिलीवरी, ग्रोसरी डिलीवरी, राइड हेलिंग, लाइक ओला एंड उबर ने भी टू व्हीलर्स इनिशिएट कर दिए हैं, जिसमें वो लोग अपना इलेक्ट्रिक का फ्लीट बना रहे हैं। और इसके अलावा सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट फैक्टर है गवर्नमेंट का पुश, क्योंकि किसी भी चीज को जब गवर्नमेंट पुश करती है तो उसके लिए चेंजेस बहुत तेजी से आते हैं। नाउ कमिंग ऑन टू दैट कि गवर्नमेंट ऐसा क्यों कर रही है, तो उसके पीछे मेजरली 2 रीजन है। एक, गवर्नमेंट अपना इंपोर्ट बिल रिड्यूस करना चाहती है क्रूड ऑयल को इंपोर्ट करने का, और दूसरा, गवर्नमेंट कंट्री को इंटरडिपेंडेंट नहीं करना चाहती है, इंडिपेंडेंट करना चाहती है, आत्मनिर्भर करना चाहती है। इसके लिए गवर्नमेंट ने कई स्टर्न स्टेप्स लिए हैं, जिसमें पहला है कि जीएसटी इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल्स पे 28 या उससे भी ज्यादा जो रहती है 28% जीएसटी जो रहती है, उसको घटा के इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल पे केवल 5% करी है। साथ में सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट फेम सब्सिडी दे रही है, काफी अच्छी फेम सब्सिडी दे रही है, जो रेंज करती है 30,000 से 40-45,000 तक, डिपेंडिंग ऑन द बैटरी साइज। इसके अलावा और भी सहूलियतें हैं, जैसे ड्राइविंग लाइसेंस इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल्स के लिए आपको 16 साल से मिल सकता है। इस चीज में खाली सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट ही नहीं, स्टेट गवर्नमेंट्स भी अपना काफी अच्छा इनपुट दे रही है, जिसमें सब्सिडीज इंक्लूडेड है। साथ में रजिस्ट्रेशन जो कॉस्ट रहता है इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल्स में, कई स्टेट्स 100% तक फ्री कर रहे हैं, और कुछ स्टेट्स 50% फ्री कर रहे हैं इन कंपैरिजन टू आईसी व्हीकल्स। तो अब जब इतनी अच्छी अपॉर्चुनिटी हम लोग के पास है, इंडिया में इतना अच्छा पॉजिटिव चेंज आ रहा है, एक नई इंडस्ट्री डेवलप हो रही है, तो कैसे हम इस अपॉर्चुनिटी को यूटिलाइज कर सकते हैं और कैसे अपने आप को अपना यूज दे सकते हैं, अपना कंट्रीब्यूशन कर सकते हैं इसमें। यहाँ पे डेल्टिक आप लोग का साथ देने आता है। डेल्टिक सबसे तेज ग्रो करने वाला इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल ब्रांड है। हम लोगों ने 2016 में इनिशिएट करा था। हम लोग का प्लांट रूपनारायणपुर वेस्ट बंगाल में है, और हम लोग के जो प्रोडक्ट्स हैं दे आर वेरी ड्यूरेबल प्रोडक्ट्स, वेरी डिजाइन ओरिएंटेड, एस्पिरेशनल प्रोडक्ट्स, जो और एंड वी ऑफर अ बुके ऑफ प्रोडक्ट्स। लाइक हमारे पास प्रोडक्ट्स हैं जो कि हर सेगमेंट ऑफ सोसाइटी को अपील करते हैं। सो लाइक कोई भी कस्टमर आपके हमारे शोरूम में आता है, उसके लिए एक प्रोडक्ट है। अपार्ट फ्रॉम इट, जो हम लोग को डिफरेंशिएट करता है इज नॉट ओनली द प्रोडक्ट्स एंड इट्स क्वालिटीज, बट द आफ्टर सेल सर्विसेज। हम लोग एज अ कंपनी केवल सेलिंग पे फोकस नहीं करते हैं, हम लोग सर्विसेज पे भी फोकस करते हैं। जिसमें सबसे मेन है मेंटेनेंस एंड आफ्टर सेल सर्विसेज. So like there is always a presence of like the spare parts at all our dealer points, ताकि डीलर कस्टमर कंटेंटमेंट और कस्टमर का जो हैप्पीनेस है वो बहुत अच्छा रहे, और द व्हीकल इज ऑलवेज अवेलेबल टू द कस्टमर फॉर द यूज. Now talking about our network, Deltic has a pan India network of 200 plus dealerships. इसमें include है two wheeler dealerships, 130 plus dealerships across 22 states, और 75 plus dealerships for electric three wheelers for 75 plus dealers. So हम लोग अभी तक 5 लाख से ऊपर राइड्स दे चुके हैं. Like we have been touching lives across India. हम लोग टू व्हीलर्स में 16,000 से ऊपर व्हीकल्स रिटेल कर चुके हैं. So Deltic is a pan India company. It's not a localized company. We have a vision. हम लोग का विजन जो है वो एक पूरे कंट्री को लेके, पूरे होलिस्टिक मार्केट को लेके है. So what's our goal? Our goal is to provide smart, affordable products, reliable electric products जो कि customers can depend upon. और इसके लिए हम लोग very design oriented, like intelligent and durable products ला रहे हैं. The products which provide value for money for the customers, and like they are with easy maintenance and the maintenance that is always available. Now the team that is behind Deltic is our founder, Mr. Ankit Agarwal. He is a very passionate entrepreneur, and he has an experience of scaling businesses like in logistics as well as warehouse. And since last 6 years, he has been involved for growing Deltic. Then we have our CEO, Mr. Shami Sharma, who has a very illustrious career of 32 years for automobile industry and insurance sectors. Prior to joining Deltic, वो Hero Electric Vehicles में director थे. Then it's me, like Sahil Mittal, who's there for the sales and marketing aspect. I have come from from the financial industry as well. I have an experience in financial industry, and I'm an alumnus of IIT Indore and have done my MBA from Faculty of Management Studies, Delhi University. So what is Deltic and like how Deltic is different? So like as I told, like हम लोग के products जो रहते हैं, they are like targeting the issues or like the problems that are there with the customers. For example, like हम लोग इंडिया के पहली कंपनी थे जिसने 60 वोल्ट प्लेटफॉर्म पे ई रिक्शा लॉन्च करा था इन द कंट्री, इन इंडिया इन 2017. और उसका फायदा ये होता था कि लाइक द अदर ई रिक्शा उस समय पे जो ई रिक्शास थे 80 किलोमीटर का रेंज देते थे एक चार्ज पे, और हमारा ई रिक्शा 120 से 125 किलोमीटर का रेंज देता था. इसका फायदा ये होता था कि जो ई रिक्शा ड्राइवर का डेली अर्निंग 300 से 400 रुपए बढ़ जाता था. एक साल में लगभग 1 लाख से 1.25 लाख रुपए वो एक साल में एक्स्ट्रा कमाता था हमारे ई रिक्शास के थ्रू. इसके अलावा हम लोग का R&D सेंटर इज ऑलवेज इनटू वेरी एक्सटेंसिव टेस्टिंग एंड ब्रिंगिंग इन फीचर रिच प्रोडक्ट्स जो कि लाइक दिखाने के लिए नहीं है, लाइक कस्टमर्स की प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करते हैं. these features provide utility to our customers. So like durability की and quality की बात करें तो I can with confidence say कि हमारे कई components ऐसे हैं कि हमारे आज तक 6 साल के functioning में एक भी component हमारे पास वापस नहीं आया है, either for warranty or for repair, which includes like the chassis, the wiring harness. So we are a very focused company who sees the long-term impact in the industry, in the electric industry. So this is our plant. This is our plant which is in the area of like spread over 25 acres of land in Ruprana Airport near Asansol in West Bengal. यहीं पे हमारी R&D टीम है, टेस्टिंग टीम है जो कि प्रोडक्ट्स डेवलप करती है और साथ में लाइक प्रॉपर प्री डिस्पैच इंस्पेक्शन करती है ताकि व्हीकल्स जब भी हमारे डीलर्स के पास पहुंचे दे आर रेडी टू बी रिटेल्ड, दे आर प्रॉपरली टेस्टेड, जहां पे लाइक देयर इज वेरी नेग्लिजिबल केसेस ऑफ माल फंक्शन. The plant has a production capacity of around 1,20,000, 1.25 lakh का production capacity है, जिसमें monthly हम लोग 8,000 के करीब 2 wheelers manufacture कर सकते हैं और 2,000 electric 3 wheelers. And like since 2016, Deltic ने 5 लाख से ऊपर lives touch करे हैं with the help of our dealership network across with over 200 plus dealers. So this is our journey. This is like how Deltic has grown over the period. हम लोगों ने 2016 में शुरू करा, अपना फैक्ट्री सेटअप करा, हम लोगों ने प्रोटोटाइप डेवलपिंग शुरू करा ई रिक्शास के लिए, और 2017 में हमारा ई रिक्शा आया, पहला ई रिक्शा इंडिया का जो 60 वोल्ट प्लेटफॉर्म पे था. from our own R&D house. बहुत अच्छा इनपुट मिला, बहुत अच्छा स्पर्ट मिला डेल्टिक को इन 2017 एंड देन इन 2018 हम लोगों ने एक लो कॉस्ट 48 वोल्ट ई रिक्शा भी लॉन्च करा, साथ में ई लोडर लॉन्च करा फॉर द कमर्शियल पर्पस। एंड हम लोगों ने इनिशिएट करा हमारा इलेक्ट्रिक बाइक्स का डेवलपमेंट, इलेक्ट्रिक टू व्हीलर्स का डेवलपमेंट, और हमने 2019 में हमारे इलेक्ट्रिक टू व्हीलर्स लॉन्च कर दिए, बोथ विद द ऑप्शंस ऑफ लिथियम आयन बैटरीज एज वेल एज लेड एसिड बैटरीज। रीजन बीइंग कि हर तरीके का कस्टमर है इंडिया में, इंडिया का मार्केट बहुत ही बड़ा है और सबकी अलग जरूरतें हैं। कुछ कस्टमर्स प्राइस सेंसिटिव रहते हैं, उनके लिए लेड एसिड बैटरी ऑप्शन है टू व्हीलर्स में, और कुछ कस्टमर्स जो कि लाइक दे हैव हायर नीड्स, हायर फीचर रिक्वायरमेंट्स, ज्यादा परफॉर्मेंस चाहिए, उनके लिए लिथियम आयन बैटरीज है। Then in 2020 we introduced our 2 new models in two wheelers, and also in three wheelers we launched our electric garbage van. In 2021 we launched our 3 new e-rickshaw models across the geographies, अलग अलग customer requirements को tackle करने के लिए, and also 2 new models of two wheelers. In 2021 we also envisioned that there is a growing need of high speed two wheelers, in electric two wheelers in the market. So we have initiated that, and this first high speed two wheeler would be launched in 2022 in April itself. That's just around the corner. हम April 22 में अपना first high speed launch कर रहे हैं. In 2022 we have also launched one new model in two wheelers, which is like giving a very good response, which we'll be talking later in details अपने presentation में. So why Deltic? Why like Deltic is the right place to be, and you need to connect, like play your part with Deltic. Reason being the products are feature rich. They provide long range, have a plethora of features like the utility features like auto repair function, central locking, combined braking system, combi braking system that we have. Also our batteries have 3 years plus of warranty for the lithium ion batteries. Coming to the after sales, like we have very easy availability of spare parts. There is always constant supply, and like always there is availability at our dealer points. Then like for the maintenance and like the know-how about the the support over the maintenance and repair, company supports, हमारे dealers को हम लोग support करते हैं, उनके manpower को train करते हैं. Also like we provide easy options of financing so as to assist the financing. So like in that we have finance tie-ups and like the insurance tie-ups and RSAs that provides ancillary services to our dealers as well as our customers. So like if someone wants to get connected with Deltic and initiate their business, so how they can do that? So the investment requirements are there. So like the total investment ranges from around 25 lakhs to 27 lakhs, 25 से 27 लाख 28 लाख, डिपेंडिंग अपॉन, जिसमें मेजर कॉस्ट आता है व्हीकल्स का, जो कि 40 व्हीकल्स का स्टॉक हम आपको देते हैं, जो कि डिपेंड करता है कि आप कौन से व्हीकल्स डिपेंडिंग ऑन योर ज्योग्राफी एंड योर मार्केट आप ऑर्डर करते हैं. लाइक लिथियम आयन ऑर्डर करेंगे तो थोड़ा कॉस्ट बढ़ जाता है, कॉस्ट लिथियम आयन व्हीकल्स आर कॉस्टली, एंड लेड एसिड रहेंगे तो थोड़ा लाइक कम रहेगा प्राइस. इसमें हम लोग आपको 93,000 का इनिशियल किट देते हैं, इनिशियल स्पेयर किट, विच इंक्लूड्स फास्ट मूविंग स्पेयर पार्ट्स. ये वो स्पेयर पार्ट्स रहते हैं जो कि लाइक इन यूजुअल वर्किंग ऑफ द व्हीकल खराब हो जाते हैं, तो कस्टमर को परेशान नहीं होना चाहिए, उसका इंस्टेंट रिजोल्यूशन होना चाहिए, उसके लिए अवेलेबिलिटी होनी चाहिए, तो दैट वी प्रोवाइड सिंस द इनिशिएशन. ऑल्सो लाइक देयर इज अ सिक्योरिटी अमाउंट ऑफ 3 lakhs in which 1 lakh is refundable in case like कोई किसी भी पर्सन को, डीलर को, there is no like he wants to switch his business and go ahead from the EV business, then there is 1 lakh refundable. Also we provide a marketing kit. Marketing kit में like there are t-shirts, caps, posters, leaflets, congratulatory key for the designing of the showroom as well as for the marketing aspect, like to showcase a brand value. Also we provide canopy. हम लोग canopy देते हैं for field level activities, so that like ground level पे हम लोग activities कर सके, जो कि हमारी sales team भी आपको like help करती है, that we'll be like discussing. Now डीलरशिप के लिए रिक्वायरमेंट्स काफी बेसिक है एंड लाइक नॉर्मल है. लाइक शोरूम एरिया 1000 स्क्वायर फीट से ऊपर होना चाहिए, फ्रंट 20-25 फीट के अराउंड होना चाहिए, मोर देन 20 फीट होना चाहिए. यू कैन हैव डिवीजन इन बिटवीन द एरिया ऑन डिस्प्ले एंड वर्कशॉप इन 80-20 रेशियो और 70-30 रेशियो, अपने हिसाब से आप कर सकते हैं. मैन पावर में एक हमको मैकेनिक का मैन पावर एटलीस्ट होना चाहिए डीलरशिप पॉइंट पे, और एक सेल्स पर्सन होना चाहिए। डीलरशिप जो प्रोवाइड करी जाती हैं, दे आर ऑन एक्सक्लूसिव बेसिस ओनली, एक्सक्लूसिव डेल्टिक डीलरशिप्स होती हैं। और शोरूम जहाँ रहेगा, लाइक वी हेल्प यू आइडेंटिफाई कि शोरूम जो आए वो मार्केट में आए, ऑटोमोबाइल मार्केट में आए, so that there is very good response on the dealership point. Now, like one of the slides which everybody wants to get on. So like earning potential कितना रहेगा? What are the margins that Deltic offers? So on every sale of electric vehicle, there is flat 10% margin जो कि हम अपने dealers को offer करते हैं. इसके अलावा there is like handling charges that a dealer can levy to the customers. Customers को like charge कर सकते हैं 500 to 700. Plus there is margin on the accessories जो हर vehicle के साथ sold होती है, like lady footrest or the safety steel grill around the scooter. उसमें 700 to 800 आ जाता है. So like हर vehicle के sale पे 11.5 से 12% का margin रहता है. उसके अलावा dealers get to earn through the sales of the accessories like batteries as well as services. इस सब को जोड़ के like हमारा जो return on investment आता है dealership point पे, it comes around 80% in a year. So it's a very lucrative investment. The industry itself is growing. Like आप देखेंगे तो इंडस्ट्री, इलेक्ट्रिक इंडस्ट्री ग्रो कर रही है, कंपनी उसके साथ ग्रो कर रही है, तो बहुत ही अच्छा स्पर्ट मिलता है डीलर एंड पे कि लाइक दे कैन आल्सो ग्रो वेरी फास्ट. जो अब डीलरशिप का प्रोसेस कैसा है? इट्स अ वेरी सीमलेस एंड इजी प्रोसेस. you need to get in connect with Deltic either through call or website. Then आप understand कीजिए business opportunity आपके area के हिसाब से, आपके geography के हिसाब से. We'll also assist you. Our team is there. We have on ground team, our sales team that is present in every geography. Once dealer is okay with the opportunity, the person is okay, then he needs to finalize the showroom, the area where he wants to have his showroom, and these according to the size that needs to be have. उसके बाद then it's all paperwork, dealer application form submit करना पड़ता है, and then you need to like put in the security deposit so that location जो कि हम आपको देते हैं, because every location is earmarked to a dealer. Within that area he'll be that dealer would only be operating and there would be only sub dealer that are under the dealer. तो वो location हम lock कर देते हैं. Post that our sales team would be helping you out in deciding the order, which order would suit आपके ज्योग्राफी को सूट करेगा, आपके एरिया को सूट करेगा. And post that you need to make the payment, complete payment, after which only the order would be considered as confirmed. And after confirmation we like commit that the vehicles would be dispatched within 2 weeks, but that is like a official guideline, but we dispatch our vehicles before that only. हफ्ते से 10 दिन के अंदर हमारे vehicles dispatch हो जाते हैं प्लांट से. Now this is like what happens at the initiation. हम लोग की तरफ से पूरा हैंड होल्डिंग रहता है डीलरशिप्स के लिए इनिशिएट करने के लिए, like whether the person is from the electric industry or automobile industry or not, हम लोग पूरी तरह असिस्ट करते हैं. like जैसे ही आप लोग का like पेपर वर्क इज डन, हम लोग फाइनेंस टाइप्स कराना इनिशिएट कर देते हैं ताकि जैसे ही व्हीकल्स पहुंचे the dealer is ready to go ahead with the sales. Also we like do the Google listing for the digital footprint of our dealers, ताकि जो tech savvy customers हैं in every area like which is growing day by day in number, वो लोग को अपील कर सके and the people can reach out to our customer to our dealers. The service training is provided by the service engineers of the company. हर डीलरशिप शुरू होने से के साथ ही 4 से 5 दिन हमारे इंजीनियर्स जाते हैं ऑन कंपनी कॉस्ट एंड दे ट्रेन द मैन पावर सो दैट वो अच्छे से रिजोल्यूशन कर सके इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल्स के लिए. आर सेल्स टीम गेट्स इन कनेक्ट और आप लोगों को हेल्प करती है अपने फील्ड लेवल एक्टिविटीज और बाकी मार्केटिंग एक्टिविटीज प्लान करने के लिए, साथ ही साथ ये आइडेंटिफाई करने के लिए कि डीलर कहाँ पे सब डीलर्स क्रिएट कर सकता है, क्योंकि सब डीलर्स एंड सेल्स पॉइंट्स आर अ वेरी गुड वे टू बूस्ट अप योर सेल्स एंड इंक्रीज द फुटप्रिंट. इसके बाद लाइक वी ऑल्सो हेल्प यू आउट टू गेट द मार्केट इंटेलिजेंस, like how to understand what are the offerings of the competitors क्या ऑफर कर रहे हैं. इसका मेन रीजन ये है कि जब कस्टमर आपके डीलरशिप पॉइंट पे आते हैं, शोरूम पे आते हैं, तो कस्टमर ऑब्वियसली कंपेयर करता है प्रोडक्ट्स को, तो आपके पास सही जानकारी होनी चाहिए ताकि आप कस्टमर को सही तरीके से टैकल कर सके. Now like moving ahead, my colleague Anirudh would be taking over the presentation and explaining you about the opportunities. Over to you, Anirudh.
Thank you so much, Sahil ji, and thank you so much, Franchise India, for giving us this opportunity to present our products and portfolio in front of all of you. So now, coming to how Deltic is, differentiator, how we are different from others. So हम ऐसा क्या करते हैं जो हम बाकियों से अलग हैं? सबसे पहले तो we have got more than enough stock in our plant always. We have more than 5,000 vehicles always there in the plant. Our vehicles are delivered on time to time basis. मतलब उसमें आपको लेट नहीं होता. ज़्यादातर आप देखेंगे तो मतलब not taking the names, but other companies are taking a lot of time to deliver the vehicles. But as a company, we are taking a minimal time. We are taking less than 2 weeks for dispatching the vehicles from the plant in the peak season also. Then we have got an exclusive manpower which are trained both, skill trained in service and as well as sales. जो कि हमेशा हमारे डीलर्स को सपोर्ट करते हैं. Then there is a dedicated relationship managers in the field as well as in our HO who are always there in talks with our dealers to solve their problems और कुछ भी assistance चाहिए रहता है तो वो चीजें हम लोग करते हैं. Then as Sahil ji said, हम लोग अपनी dealerships पे we are doing lot of activities on time to time basis because ये जो business है ये ground level activities पे ज्यादा focused रहता है. तो we are organizing dedicated service camps हर third month, fourth month में हम लोग अपने dealerships पे एक डेडिकेटेड सर्विस कैंप्स करते हैं. वी हैव गॉट अ वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग सर्विस सपोर्ट. जब भी आपके पास गाड़ी पहुंचती है, डीलर के पास गाड़ी पहुंचती है, सो हमारा एक सर्विस का बंदा फर्स्ट टाइम जाता है एंड ट्रेन द मैन पावर, ट्रेन द सर्विस गाय ऑफ दैट एरिया ऑफ दैट डीलरशिप. देन वी हैव गॉट अ किट जो हम लोग प्रोवाइड करते हैं फॉर ग्राउंड लेवल एक्टिविटीज ऑन एफओसी बेसिस, जिसमें कैनोपीज, लीफलेट, टी शर्ट्स, कैप्स, ब्रोशर्स, वॉल क्लॉक and there are many other things. So that's a kit जो हम लोग देते हैं पहले उसमें. Digital support is always there. हम लोग जियो टैगिंग करते हैं सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म्स पे, फेसबुक, इंस्टाग्राम, हमारे व्हाट्सएप मार्केटिंग, बल्क मार्केटिंग, ईमेल मार्केटिंग, हम लोग सब लोगों को, मतलब हम ये नहीं चाहते कि हमारे डीलर सिर्फ अपने अपने डीलरशिप से ही सेल करे. वी एनहांस देयर नेटवर्क बाय डेवलपिंग सब डीलर्स अंडर देम और उससे उनका सेल और बूस्ट होता है. द नंबर्स tends to double triple very very early और इससे एक ब्रांड भी क्रिएट होता है डेल्टिक का भी एज वेल एज जो डीलर है हमारा उसका भी एक ब्रांड क्रिएट होता है. नाउ कमिंग टू द रिकॉग्निशंस, डेल्टिक इज अ रिकॉग्नाइज्ड कंपनी. हम लोग हर एक गवर्नमेंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन जो इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल में एक्टिव है उससे अपना रिकॉग्निशन लेके बैठे हैं. लाइक ICAT अप्रूवल, वी हैव गॉट ICAT अप्रूवल. वी आर अ क्लीन कंपनी, हम लोग बिना अप्रूवल से कुछ नहीं करते हैं. देन वी आर ऑल्सो लिस्टेड इन नीति आयोग, SA International. We are ISO certified company. We are also registered in Startup India. With that, EV industry या फिर ऑटोमोबाइल इंडस्ट्री बोले तो वो एक मतलब फाइनेंस इन्वॉल्व इंडस्ट्री है जिसमें हर कस्टमर को फाइनेंस की रिक्वायरमेंट रहती है. सो फाइनेंस टाइप की बात करूं तो वी आर प्रोवाइडिंग 100% फाइनेंस सपोर्ट टू अवर डीलर्स. इवन उनके पास गाड़ी पहुंचने से पहले हम लोग कोशिश करते हैं उनको 2 से 3 अलग अलग फाइनेंस पार्टनर्स के साथ एनरोल कर दें, जिसमें जेस्ट मनी, कोटक महिंद्रा बैंक, फोरफिन, लोन टैप, शॉप से, पेटेल, ये सारी कंपनीज अभी लिस्टेड है हमारे साथ जुड़ी हुई है. एंड विद दैट देयर आर 2-3 अदर कंपनीज जिनके साथ हमें वी होप दैट हम लोग अप्रैल तक विल डू अ क्लोजर विद देम. सो फाइनेंस ऑप्शंस के लिए देयर वोंट बी एनी प्रॉब्लम. फाइनेंस कस्टमर और कैश कस्टमर्स दोनों ही इजीली कोई भी हमारा डीलर जो है उनको कटेल कर सकता है. नाउ कमिंग टू द प्रोडक्ट पोर्टफोलियो. So right now we are having 3 active models in electric 2-wheelers and 4 models in our electric 3-wheelers. So I will go through these models. आप लोगों को pictures plus उनके थोड़े features के बारे में मैं I will introduce to them. So this is our flagship model Drix. 60 to 65% sale इस product की हुई है market में, and this is in the top 5 products in the market right now. इसके फीचर्स की बात करूं, so we have got a battery which is giving a mileage of 100+ kilometers, जो हमारा टॉप मॉडल है इसके अंदर, which is giving 100+ kilometers in a single charge. 20 पैसा पर किलोमीटर की इसमें आपकी कॉस्टिंग आती है, रनिंग कॉस्ट, जो कि हम पेट्रोल से अगर कंपेयर करें, जो अगर आप कंपेयर करेंगे तो इट इज बहुत ही कम है. मतलब जहां पे आप पेट्रोल गाड़ी लेके आपका मेंटेनेंस चालू होता है, आपकी पेट्रोल में खर्चा चालू होता है, यहाँ पे आपका यू आर एक्चुअली सेविंग मनी. इसको परचेज करने के बाद यू आर सेविंग मोर. We have got both the options, lead acid, lithium ion in all our products. Then we have got projection LED headlamps in this. Speedometer is digital, alloy wheel rims, 190 mm का prescribed जो government prescribe करती है, ground clearance है. So this is the first scooter in India which is coming up with combi braking system. Combi braking system अगर आप लोग जानते होंगे तो Activa या फिर Jupiter जो पेट्रोल IC इंजन vehicles हैं उसके अंदर है, that provides more 30% more security to the customer. So when you press the front brake, so rear brake भी एक proportion में लगता है जो कि आपके accident के chances nil कर देता है, बहुत negligible कर देता है. Then we have central locking feature, anti-theft alarm. In this for the safety, reverse motion है इसके अंदर, you can reverse the vehicle by just pushing the button and releasing the throttle. Then there is USB charging port, you can charge your mobile phones while driving. There is a unique feature which is at auto repair function, in which if there is any default in the scooter, your vehicle doesn't get stuck, this button gets activated और ये button press करके आप nearest garage में you can reach and अपना vehicle सही करवा सकते हैं. This is our entry level model. Now coming to this model, this is our 48 volt model. ये हमारा entry level model है इस time पे, and this is in like 48 volt और इसका 65 किलोमीटर का mileage है, unlike Drix जिसमें 100 किलोमीटर का है. All the other things are mostly same, but इसके अंदर आपको drum braking system मिलेगा, not your disc or combi braking system. बाकी सारे features इसमें same है. All our vehicles are coming in multiple color options. Like Drix was in 4 different color options: blue, red, gray, and white. Costa is in 3 different variants: white, silver, and red. And these models are designed very extensively. मतलब इन पे काफी काम किया गया है, तब जाके इनको हमने we have launched them. Now this is a very new model we are creating. मतलब इस model ने market में काफी अच्छी hype create करी है. We have named it Legion, and this is also in 60 volt platform, low speed, and this is also giving a mileage of around 90 to 100 kilometers in the top model range. बहुत ही steady product है, बहुत ही sporty product है, and इस time पे market में इसकी demand is crazy, मतलब बहुत अच्छी demand आ रही है इसकी. This model is in 12-inch tires, unlike Costa and Drix which are in 10-inch tires, 12-inch motors, and this is a very steady product. काफी अच्छा space है इसके अंदर. And इसके अंदर हम लोगों ने डिस्क दिया है, मार्केट से काफी डिमांड आ रही थी कि यू प्रोवाइड डिस्क इन योर मॉडल, सो हमने इस मॉडल के अंदर डिस्क दिया है. सो वी हैव गॉट ड्रम आल्सो इन वन प्रोडक्ट, वी हैव गॉट कॉम्बी ब्रेकिंग सिस्टम इन वन प्रोडक्ट, एंड देन डिस्क इन दिस प्रोडक्ट. सो ये न्यूली लॉन्च प्रोडक्ट है, लास्ट महीने में से लॉन्च किया है, एंड इट इज गिविंग अ वेरी गुड रिस्पांस इन द मार्केट, और इट इज मतलब काफी अच्छा बूस्ट आया है सेल में इस मॉडल के बाद. नाउ कमिंग टू आवर फ्यूचर पोर्टफोलियो, the next product that we are going to launch in April is going to be a high speed product. Market is demanding for high speed, customers काफी demand करते हैं high speed की. So finally we are launching our first product in April, and most probably we'll be launching it in one of the events of Franchise India only, which is happening in Chennai. So this is ZGS. This is a high speed product, and this is giving a speed of around 60 to 65 kilometers. 3 मोड के साथ में आता है. Very steady product, very comfortable ride. And looks also इसके काफी स्पोर्टी लुक्स हैं. कोई भी कस्टमर इसको, हमने जो अभी भी लेटेस्ट मार्केटिंग करी थी तो काफी अच्छा रिस्पॉन्स आया था इसको, तो एवरी कस्टमर वाज लाइकिंग दिस, एंड इसका प्राइस रेंज भी हमने काफी अफोर्डेबल रखा है अकॉर्डिंग टू द हाई स्पीड मॉडल्स. नाउ एक छोटा सा इसमें मैं गो थ्रू देना चाहूंगा आपको हमारे फैब एनालिसिस के ऊपर कि हमारे फीचर, एडवांटेजेस, बेनिफिट्स क्या क्या है. So like mileage हमारे पास we are targeting our mileage from 65 kilometers to 100 kilometers. So price vary करता है, but एक customer को leverage मिल जाती है कि उसको ज्यादा अगर drive करना है तो he is getting a 100 kilometer mileage also. We have lithium ion batteries which is giving a 3-year warranty. 3 साल तक आप अपनी vehicle की बैटरी की चिंता, you can forget about that. Vehicle designs are very extensive. Technology is 48 volt, 60 volt, दोनों में auto repair function, as I told you earlier कि your vehicle doesn't get stuck. 10-15 किलोमीटर का आपको extra leverage मिल जाता है. Quality of ABS and PP parts are very nice. मतलब कभी भी आप इसकी टेस्ट ड्राइव लेना चाहें तो we have got lot of dealerships, so you'll feel yourself difference आपको feel होगा. Chassis is very heavy, tubular chassis, heavy duty tubular chassis. So chassis का ब्रेकेज की प्रॉब्लम हमें आज तक नहीं आई है. साइड जी टोल्ड हमें आज तक कभी chassis के ब्रेकेज की प्रॉब्लम नहीं आई है, which is a very good sign कि एक प्रोडक्ट बहुत स्टेडी प्रोडक्ट है, बहुत ही पावरफुल प्रोडक्ट है. We have got digital speedometers in all 3, which is giving you every information that you require for your product. आपके प्रोडक्ट में क्या क्या चीजें हैं, फॉल्ट्स कुछ तो नहीं है, वो भी आपको अपने स्पीडोमीटर पे नजर आता है. कीलेस एंट्री है इसके अंदर. You can start your vehicle without the remote. आप अपना की के बिना आप स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं. रिमोट हैंडलिंग है इसके अंदर. आप रिमोट the key like in the cars, अपना की को अपने पॉकेट में रख के इसे you can drive it. So इसमें भी सेम फीचर है. Seats are very comfortable, ground clearance is optimum, USB charging port is there, under seat lamp दिया हुआ है कि कभी अंधेरे में आपको सामान ढूंढना है अपने boot space में, so there is a lamp in that कि वो बटन प्रेस करके आपकी लाइट ओपन हो जाती है and you can easily find the things that you require आपके जो अपने डिक्की में रखी हुई है. So suspension is noise free, there is no noise in the vehicles, LED projection LED headlamps हैं which are stylish, very stylish. And then for theft protection, we have used anti-theft alarm in our products. So it's a very featureful product. You can see all the features here. Now we are coming, I will just go through this. कि हमारा एक और segment है, which is a 3-wheeler segment, which is the first segment that we launched in. So उसमें हमारे 4 products हैं. This is a very different segment कि हम एक डीलरशिप पे दोनों प्रोडक्ट्स नहीं देते. वी आर गिविंग डीलरशिप्स फॉर बोथ द प्रोडक्ट्स. अगर कोई सिंगल बंदा लेना चाहता है तो ही हैज टू प्रोवाइड 2 डिफरेंट शोरूम्स फॉर द सेम, मतलब उसको दोनों 3-wheeler 2-wheeler करना है तो. सो दिस इज आवर फ्लैगशिप मॉडल स्टार प्रो. 60 वोल्ट प्लेटफॉर्म पे डिजाइन है, गिविंग अ माइलेज ऑफ 125 किलोमीटर प्लस इन अ सिंगल चार्ज. वेरी कंफर्टेबल सीट्स, एंटी थेफ्ट अलार्म. इसके अंदर है आपका 43 mm का कार्गो ग्रेड शॉक एब्जॉर्बर्स हैं, मेटल रूफ है इसके अंदर. आपको ऊपर आपको कैरियर मिलता है, रूफ कैरियर मिलता है. एक्स्ट्रा अर्निंग मिलती है क्योंकि इसके जो कस्टमर्स होते हैं दे आर ड्राइविंग इट फॉर देयर डेली ब्रेड एंड बटर. सो उनके लिए एक्स्ट्रा लेवरेज आती है कि 300 से 400 रुपए पर डे एक्स्ट्रा कमा सकते हैं महीने में. वही चीज आपकी 10,000 और साल में 1,20,000 तक वो एक्स्ट्रा कमा लेते हैं, जो कि एक तरीके से रिक्शा बिकम्स एब्सोल्युटली फ्री फॉर देम. देन हम लोग एक्सेसरीज बाहर से ना लगवाने पड़े तो हम लोग अपने व्हीकल को फुल्ली लोडेड बनाया हुआ है, इन विच वी आर गिविंग रूफ कैरियर, म्यूजिक सिस्टम, वाइपर मोटर, कर्टेन, रेयर शॉकर्स. ये सब कुछ इनबिल्ट आता है. डिजाइंस आर वेरी नाइस एंड थॉरो, मतलब कंफर्टेबल डिजाइंस हैं. वी आर सेलिंग मतलब ह्यूज नंबर्स ऑफ दीज प्रोडक्ट्स आल्सो इन द मार्केट. So now coming to the 4 battery segment, ये हमने उतारा था. काफी मार्केट जैसे थे जो थोड़ा कॉस्ट इफेक्टिव मार्केट्स थे, वहाँ पे 4 बैटरी का ही मार्केट था. सो वहाँ के लिए हम लोगों ने अपना विस्ता मॉडल लॉन्च किया, which is a 4 बैटरी मॉडल. ऑल द थिंग्स आर सेम, जस्ट माइलेज एंड थोड़ा सा इसमें डिजाइन का डिफरेंस है. माइलेज आपको 100 किलोमीटर के अराउंड की माइलेज मिलती है जो बाकी कंपनीज के में आपको मिल रही है. So and other things are more or less same. LED लाइट्स हैं, रूफ कैरियर है, म्यूजिक सिस्टम, वाइपर मोटर, कर्टेन, रेयर शॉकर, सब कुछ है इसके अंदर. So this was our e-rickshaw portfolio. Now coming to the loader segment. This is our commercial segment. काफी सारे एरियाज ऐसे हैं जहाँ पे इंडस्ट्री स्पेसिफिक रहता है एरिया. So ये मॉडल हमने वहाँ के लिए लॉन्च किया है और ये हम लोग काफी जगह पे अभी सप्लाई कर रहे हैं, लाइक गुजरात, असम. And these products are very successful in hilly areas also. Like we have our dealers in Tripura, Assam and Rajasthan. So hilly areas पे भी इनमें कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं आती है. 100 to 125 किलोमीटर का माइलेज है इसका. It's very strongly built. इसमें आपको कर्टेन्स तो नहीं मिलेंगे because it's a loader, but you get a back जो जिसमें आप आराम से 500 to 600 kgs कैरी कर सकते हैं. And डिजिटल स्पीडोमीटर है इसके अंदर, 43 mm का कार्गो ग्रेड शॉक एब्जॉर्बर्स है. This is a very steady product, काफी strong product है ये. Now this is a garbage van which we have kept for institutional and government sales only, and we have got few tenders for this also. We are supplying it to some parts of the country, and this is especially for this is a garbage van which is used to जो कूड़ा उठाने वाले आपके यहाँ पे आते होंगे तो आपके घर के आसपास. So ये उसके लिए हमने बनाया है. So we have given a partition at the back जिसमें हम लोगों ने wet waste और dry waste को division दिया हुआ है. So this is also a very good product जो हम लोग institutional और government sales में हम लोग दे रहे हैं. Now, as a company, we are focusing a lot in the marketing part also, and last 2 years have been a downgrade, downfall for us. सबके लिए हुआ था कोरोना की वजह से, कोरोना टाइम्स की वजह से. But before that, we did a lot of events. So these are some of the pictures of the events, and we are planning to participate in 5 to 6 events in this year. And we'll be associated with Franchise India. We'll be participating in their events, EV Expos. उसमें हम लोग ने participate करेंगे इस साल हम लोग. So these are some of the pictures of our last event which we did in Delhi. Now organization has an impact in the COVID times. Everyone, सब लोगों को काफी backdrop पे जाना पड़ा. So Deltic as a company हम लोगों ने सोचा we should also do something for the community. So our plant is in Asansol. So वहाँ पे local deputy commissioner जो दुमका की हैं, उनके साथ श्रीमती राजेश्वरी बी जी, उनके साथ में हम लोगों ने we donated rations to lot of people in Dumka region, Asansol region. So we are ready to invest our time and our efforts for the people who are requiring this kind of gestures from a company. So we are doing a lot of activities at our dealer points. These are some of the examples of that. Like we do 2W rallies. We print rotating lollipops at different dealerships. Then there are a lot of canopy activities happening. Test drives are happening. At our dealer points, we are giving service checkup camps. So these all activities we are planning on month-to-month basis. And recently we have launched something new, which is Exchange Mela also, which will be incorporating in the month of April, which we hope that will boost our sales quite a lot. So this is a showroom design that we are looking for, and all our dealers have to make a showroom like this, either from us or या फिर वो खुद भी बना सकते हैं local vendors के through. So ये एक उसका layout है. ये एक standard layout है, which is 1500 square feet के around, 1500 to 2000 square feet के around का layout है. जैसे जैसे जगह का आपका differentiation आता है, थोड़ा छोटा 1000 square feet या 2500 square feet होता है, so उस हिसाब से modify हो जाता है. ऐसा कुछ interior रहता है हमारे showrooms का. You require a desk, a registration desk, आपका जहाँ पे आपका reception desk, जिसके backdrop पे logo रहता है. Then you have to place your vehicles very properly. एक showroom की feel आनी चाहिए. एक दुकान और showroom में यही फर्क होता है कि everything is organized in a showroom, and वो चीज दुकान में नहीं होती. So we are जो भी हम dealers बना रहे हैं, they have to maintain this kind of standards for them. और इन चीजों को काफी अच्छा impact आता है in market. मतलब मैं खुद भी इस चीज को experience कर चुका हूँ. So these are some of the pictures of our showrooms which are there in our in our various parts of India, like in Rajasthan. We are present in 22 plus states, so everywhere we have got showrooms. So these are some of the pictures of our showrooms. So these are some of the happy customers जिनकी photos we wanted to show कि हम लोग showcase करें कि we have got happy customers जिन लोगों का feedback काफी अच्छा रहा है हमारे लिए, and उनकी testimonies भी हमारे पास आती रहती हैं. We'll share that to you through our digital platforms also. So that was it from us, and thank you so much, Sonia ma'am. Thank you so much, Archana ji. Thank you so much, Franchise India, for this lovely opportunity. I hope we'll do much well going onwards. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Anirudh ji. Thank you so much, Sahil ji, for a very, very detailed presentation, and also on the product, where we get a lot of questions coming from our participants. And friends, as you see, electric vehicle has become the foundation to the new mobility, paradigm across the globe. And certain segments like two-wheeler, three-wheeler, and light electric vehicles are finding a very big adoption, where these segments fit across multiple use cases. So we're talking about this company, Deltic, and I see a lot of people who have been asking questions. Friends, we have covered a lot of questions that have been asked, but I'll also request, I'll see how many questions that we can take up in the time that we have. And for everybody else, we'll also like to set up maybe a separate call, one-to-one, where you can come and discuss the queries, location, and maybe any other information pertaining to the investment, and we'll take it up on a discovery day. So very quickly, friends, this is a company which is a part of, more than 100-year-old company. So the parent company is also listed on the stock exchange, and past performance of their parent company also lends a very big credibility, trust element, on the strong foundation which they have laid for Deltic. They currently have successful prototyped their product, which was done when they started the business of electric vehicles, and now they're successfully operating across 200 odd locations in India. So this is an opportunity which I would say is a very growth centric industry. They are the front runners in the electric vehicle brand that is manufacturing and offering dealerships of electric vehicle across India. They're also offering financing provision for customers, which is also being assisted by the company. And you saw some collaborations which the company is in the process of getting. So this is, there are two products. One is two-wheeler, the other is three-wheeler. We're looking at an area requirement of 1,000 square feet, and the average investment for this area would be about 25 lakhs to about 27 odd lakhs, which is the entire investment. Now, this investment also includes the investment on the inventory, which is approximately 40 odd vehicles, for an area of 1,000 square feet. And apart from that, there is an investment of 3 lakhs, which is taken by the company, out of which 1 lakh is the refundable security, which the company will return back at the end of the term. So friends, I see a lot of questions coming in. I'll take all these questions one by one. And to start off with, my first question would be, when we see the industry at large, this is a future fit industry, tipping point, a lot of demand already started to coming in, Sahilji and Anirudhji. And we also see a lot of competition also in the industry, with more than 300 odd OEMs that are already in the market. So how do we position ourselves when we go to these markets? And overall, what is your vision on the opportunity that you see, and how we as a company are positioned to convert that opportunity for Deltic?
Sure. Thank you, Sonia ji, for the question. If we see the few of the differentiating factors and the positioning, if we see in the market, so we can see the companies are differentiated into performance products, as in where comes in the Ather or Ola, and Simple One as Simple One and Tork Motors that are coming in, which are into premium products, performance products, which are on a range above 1 lakh. The price, average price would be around 130, 125, 1,25,000. So these are premium products. And then there is the product range, which is sub 1 lakh, wherein there are players which are Hero Electric, Okinawa, Pure EV. So we are having our niche in a segment which is in the price point, we are below 1 lakh, targeting the customers who are price sensitive, need utility products, but the products itself are higher on the aspect of the designing phase. As you have seen, we have designs which are futuristic in a sense, as well as aspirational, not like the conventional designs, as well as the features that we offer are utility based. So we aim to have products that are for the family, that are family products, family vehicle. As in, if we compare, then the product would be something like Activa, which everybody feels a relation with. And to assist onto that is our focus on the services, after sale services and the supply aspect. So it's not about just selling, or our job is not done just by selling the product. It's the focus for the entire life cycle of a vehicle. The customer is not left behind, and he's provided with all the services as well as the spare parts. So we position ourselves something in the segment which is into the utility segment, not a very cost intensive product, but a value for money utilitarian product. And that's the vision that Deltic has, and we are moving ahead towards it.
And as a company, this industry, EV industry, has service and warranty as its backbone, and we value that. और हम लोग उस चीज को सबसे ऊपर रखते हैं. So as a company, we value that a lot.
Absolutely. And friends, I'll take a lot of questions. I was reading a lot of your questions. I'll see whatever questions that I can take, and I'll start with the bringing your questions on the panel. I'll take maybe my first question from Mr. Chandra, and I wanted to combine a question from my end as well. Now, when we look at the overall investment of 27 odd lakhs, and his question was overall breakup of the investment, and the second on the typical operating expenses for a outlet like this. So when we look at this 27 lakhs of investment, how much of that goes towards the inventory, towards the vehicle, and how much is the investment that we put in other aspects like basic interiors and branding and other investment that we do at the start of our operations?
So when we talk about a showroom, so उसमें दो मैटर रहते हैं. एक तो या तो कस्टमर जो हमारा डीलर है उसका ओन शोरूम रहेगा या रेंटेड रहेगा. So rented में your break even comes a little late, but if it's owned, so आपका जल्दी break even आता है. For that matter, अगर मैं बोलूँ तो initial आपका investment जो रहता है, everyone has to do that investment. So वो investment minimal रहता है. You just have to put posters, you have to make a backdrop design, a reception table, एक front आपको front fascia चाहिए रहता है. That's a minimal investment which is around 50 to 60,000, which everyone has to incur. उसके above, if we talk about major cost is inventory plus your manpower. You have to invest on your manpower. A good manpower has to be there. So if I say the inventory cost is around 80%, 80 to 85%. And above that, your overhead expenses are there, like electricity, your manpower, managing the manpower, doing marketing. सो वो उसके ऊपर आता है मोर और लेस. अगर मैं एक वेंचर की बात करूं, सो एक ईवी वेंचर में आपको जितना इन्वेस्टमेंट कर रहे हैं आप, उससे ज्यादा आपको रेगुलर रिटर्न्स आते हैं, मोर देन योर पेट्रोल 3-wheeler और पेट्रोल 2-wheeler और 4-wheeler सेगमेंट. आपका जल्दी रिटर्न आता है इसके अंदर, because you're getting good margins. When we talk about petrol industry, उसमें margins भी काफी कम रहते हैं, returns भी बहुत slow आते हैं.
So adding on to what Anirudh said, so like if we divide it into the capital expenditure while initiating the showroom or the dealership, is like major cost is as said in the vehicles, which comes around 22 to 23 lakhs, depending on the products that the customer would be ordering. Like he'll be ordering more of lithium ion or of lead acid batteries. Now, adding on to the like designing or standardization of the showroom, interior designing. So the basic parts that the dealer takes from his, and as Anirudh said, is 50 to 60,000. But like if a person or a dealer is interested to get it done by the from the company, then it's a very standardized pricing of that comes around 2 to 2.5 lakhs. Like for the whole showroom that we have showcased, which includes the front fascia, the lollipop, as well as the reception table, the standardized reception table, and the lightings that are shown. So that is one. And then into the operating expenditure, which includes the showroom rent, the salary of the like the manpower, at least 2 manpowers, and the electricity cost and the running cost of the activities, like the monthly normal monthly activities, that tempt amounts to around 1.25 to 1.5 lakhs, depending on the area, depending on the location. So the revenue breakup as such shown, like over the sales of the vehicles, very easily covers the costing that incurs at the dealer level. I hope that suffices.
Yes, absolutely. Sahilji, and I'll also like to understand, when we talk about the operating expenses, that salary being one part of it, rent being another part of it, and then we have also these are two main expenses, which is rent and the expenditure on the salaries. So if you look at that, and we have seen in the presentation, we're looking at about 40 sales per month. Is that the average that we're taking month on month? And do you think it'll take some time, especially for the first initial months, for us to go to market and reach out to potential customers? So what is your assistance, or I would say help, that maybe the company would also give to a franchise partner in helping them go to the market and reaching out to the audience for demand generation, especially in the initial days of the business?
So the sales, the sales of 40 vehicles on a monthly average that we have showcased is the average that we have seen with the dealerships. So average dealer, like on an average, the dealership takes around 3 months to 4 months to reach this number. And the assistance that is there from the company side, as we explained, is like on the sales aspect, is like our sales team there. We have our on ground sales team, like a proper structure is there. Like we have area sales managers, then regional managers, and then ZMs to look after the and focus on every dealership so that it's performing. So our aim is not just on that dealership through the direct sales, for which we help you out in designing the activities that needs to be there at every dealer point at regular intervals, which includes the canopy activities, the two-wheeler rallies at various locations. Also, like the digital campaigns that we run, which provides us with the retail leads along with the leads for the sub dealerships, through which we help the dealer penetrate deeper into the market so that he covers the market, and which helps him again to grow not the secondary sales which he's doing to the sub dealer, but also increase his revenue at the service end. Because like mostly the sub dealer end won't be having the service aspect or the manpower to repair the vehicles. So though all those vehicles would be coming back to the dealer for the supply, like for the services and repairs. So that assists our dealers to have a very strong hold on the market.
Definitely. And इसमें Sahilji, हमारा segregation क्या होगा 40 vehicles का? Are we looking at some definite models? And this was one question I also saw. Will a franchise partner get some say in terms of choosing the vehicles for his location, or we already segregated what vehicles based on the demand or the data that we currently have would work in that location?
So as Sahilji told, that we have our on-ground team. So that team is continuously, moving to place to see how the market is behaving. So हर जगह का अलग मार्केट, हर जगह की अलग डेमोग्राफी रहती है. So not necessarily एक जगह पे हमारा एक प्रोडक्ट चल रहा है तो दूसरा प्रोडक्ट भी दूसरी जगह पे वही चलेगा. So we suggest our dealers, but there is no compulsion on that. Obviously, he has to maintain a stock of every vehicle, but there is no compulsion that you have to take this much vehicle for this lot. मतलब आपको ये मॉडल लेना ही लेना है, इतना लेना है, क्योंकि हमें पता है कि हर किसी जगह पे कोई मॉडल की डिमांड है, किसी जगह पे कोई मॉडल की डिमांड है. So कोई फायदा नहीं है किसी को हम लोग एक मॉडल ज्यादा देके उसका मॉडल स्टक कर दें वहां पे. So we know 22 states now कि कहाँ पे क्या चीज चल रही है. तो साउथ में जो चीज चल रही है वो नॉर्थ में नहीं चल रही है, तो नॉर्थ में चल रही है वो साउथ में उतना नहीं चल रही है. चल रही इन द सेंस कि सेल थोड़ी उसकी
Definitely. And this was a question from Mr. Bhargav Jalela. Is it mandatory to have 40 vehicles as initial inventory? And Bhargav ji, it is important that you have the inventory, because if your outlet is not well stocked, we'll not have enough sales happening at the outlet. And every consumer that comes in is also looking at a variety of options that he can choose from. So 40 is the ideal inventory that we would suggest that needs to be maintained. But how much of this would be two-wheeler and three-wheeler? Is that something that is also decided at our end?
So minimum inventory for two wheelers. So let me मैं दोनों का आंसर देता हूँ. So two wheeler में क्या रहता है कि two wheeler में you are becoming a main dealer of the company. So हम लोग as a company we support in making sub dealers. So अगर आपके पास स्टॉक नहीं रहेगा तो आप उनको cater नहीं कर पाओगे. So obviously a dealer has to maintain that adequate stock ताकि वो sub dealers को cater कर सके. और किसी भी बंदे को we would love to have 2-3 orders in a month, but आपके पास अगर खुद अपने पास स्टॉक नहीं है तो जो ट्रांजिट टाइम है आपका 15 दिन का वो आपका वेस्ट हो जाएगा. इफ यू डोंट हैव व्हीकल्स, हो सकता है आपके पास व्हीकल पहुंचे एंड यू सोल्ड आउट द व्हीकल्स इन नेक्स्ट 5, 7, 10 days. सो देन यू आर फ्री. मतलब आपके पास कोई गाड़ी नहीं है. व्हेन यू हैव गॉट एडिक्वेट स्टॉक, सो यू हैव गॉट दैट have been sold, so I can order again 40 vehicles का लॉट. जब तक वो लॉट आएगा उतने टाइम तक I can sell other vehicles also.
And on the three-wheeler side, like this is about two-wheelers. On the in two-wheelers, we have that cap, like the numbers would be 40. But for three-wheeler dealerships, so first of all, like I like to clarify, though you have like dealerships are not offered in combination of two-wheeler and three-wheeler. For three-wheelers, there has to be a specific separate showroom. Reason being, the customer segments are very different.
Yes.
So for three-wheelers, there is no such bar on the order size. It could be like as per the requirement of the dealers and as per the like capacity he feels for himself.
Minimum is 4. 4 has to be started.
All right. And also take a question when it comes to our partner, and since we already operate out of a lot of locations. You mentioned Gujarat, West Bengal, Rajasthan. So which are the important priority state cities for you immediately is one question. And second, and since we're looking at exclusivity structure for our dealers, and these dealers would also supply to sub dealers, what kind of area are we looking at for them? Is that defined in terms of kilometers, opportunity? How are we defining that for our partners?
For the first question, the geographies that are important. So like as an organization, we see our reach is concentrated, or like we can say around 50% to 60% around of our dealerships are at tier 2, tier 3 cities. So we have though we have also initiated like at like places like Surat, where we have 2 dealerships in a single city. In Jaipur, we have like 1 dealer and 2 sub dealers. So we are reaching out to the bigger cities as well. So as we are entering with the high speed, which would give us more impetus to enter the bigger metropolitan cities. So, but like as such, we don't have any such differentiation, or there is any specific focus on few geographies or few areas. We can say we are a company with a pan-India focus. We have products that satisfy the needs of everyone, and accordingly we develop products.
Okay.
So talking about the geography part,
हाँ जी, जैसे इसमें कितने मतलब एक अगर हम डीलर बनाते हैं उसके नीचे कितने सब डीलर्स आइडली होने चाहिए to sustain him and also sustain the business? That was the question for me, and I saw that coming from Mr. Manish also. How do we define this exclusive dealership structure?
So like a district, her district की अपनी एक geography रहती है. So some districts are very big, some districts are small. So depending on district to district basis, we मतलब minimum जो हम लोग geography लेते हैं, that is around 20-25 kilometers का radius. उसके बाहर हम लोग dealer we offer our main dealer, जो हमें current dealer है, उसको offer करते हैं पहले कि if you can open another counter which is not catering your current sale, so आप वहाँ पे open कर लीजिए. Otherwise we are having an option जो आपसे काफी दूर है, it's quite distant from you. So हम लोग वहाँ पे we are having an option, so we can make one dealer there. So depending on the geography of that district, हम लोग देते हैं. So some places we are having a dealer in a district which are smaller districts. Some places we are having 2 to 3 dealers, and every dealer is okay with that because they know they cannot cater 30-40 kilometers away from their showroom.
And so I'll take a couple of more questions. And this is not a FOCO model, friend. This is franchisee and franchisee operated. Aapko don karenge, operate karenge. That was the question from Mr. Indrajit. And I have somebody, I don't know what city, Mr. Hassan, you're from. He says, I already have a location of 600 square feet, but the frontage is only 18 feet. Is that something which can be eligible for a dealership? So Hassan, I'll request if you can share complete details of that location, property, where is it located? And based on that, we would be able to answer that more closely. And all right. And any questions, Sahilji, that you see in the Q&A and you want to take up while I'm reading others? And I see Mr. Kaushik Bhattacharya ji. He's from West Bengal, a place called Malta. He says, I'm looking for a franchise there. So, and since you already have operations there in West Bengal, is this location open for us?
Sorry, like we missed, like what's the place name? Malta?
Malda in West Bengal.
So we are open for dealership there. We have got around 11 dealerships in West Bengal right now for 2-wheeler and around 16 dealerships for 3-wheeler, because that's our home place. So वहाँ पे हमारा 3-wheeler का ज़्यादा concentration है. 2-wheeler we are expanding right now. So Malda is open right now. So we can offer dealership over there.
Okay. And I have Mr. Prasanna, and he has a couple of questions, how long the battery life and replacement cost of it, whether battery can be easily removed or not. If you have spare battery, can that be used? And I think a couple of very technical questions he has. And also I have a question from Mr. Rohit. These are all technical questions related to the product. How to deal with service related issues, warranties, and how much time it takes to resolve these service related issues.
Sure. So first I'll initiate with the question over the batteries. So for batteries, like for lithium-ion batteries, we provide 3-year all-inclusive warranty. And in lead acid, we have a 1-year warranty, including the bulging part, like what happens majorly in lithium, lead acid batteries, which many of the the companies are not offering. So we have warranty over bulging as well in lead acid. So the batteries are, our batteries are not, we can say, swappable. But like, yes, you can interchange because like it's very easy to plug in and plug out. The reason being, like, we can also claim it as swappable, but we don't claim it as swappable is like there are issues. Like in the initial phase, swappable batteries work fine, but with time, due to being swappable, the connection points, they get wear and tear, which might lead to short circuiting. So we advise our dealers as well as we educate our customers to not use it as swappable, but use it on charging basis only through the vehicle itself. Sure. So that because security is paramount. So that's why that we have not claiming it as swappable, though there is an option you can very easily take out the battery and change with a new one, but we don't claim it as swappable. If any other technical questions on the battery, we'll happy to take it on the aspect.
So basically, it's not safe to swap the batteries again and again. It's absolutely not safe. So that's why if you say we talk about the top tier, Ather, Ola, they are not making it a swappable option.
Absolutely. And I think Harpreet ji, we've answered your question of 40 units sale. It takes about 2 to 3 months time to reach that number. And I have a question which is repeated by Mr.
Sorry, there was one question for warranty. I missed answering that. You just said
yes,
that.
Yes.
So under warranty, like whenever the engineers, our service engineer visits at the initiation of a dealership, he'll explain the complete process of the warranty, like all the documentation, the paperwork that need to be filled in, and that that can be done over the internet. Once this is done, like we'll go through the warranty process, like we'll check the documents. It's a very seamless process, and then there is part-to-part replacement done for the warranty. Okay. So once the product is received at our plant or at our head office, the part is redispatched with the new part within 2 to 3 days, 3 working days.
Helpful. And very quickly, friends, I think there's a question which I see from our partner, Mr. Hitesh. He's asking, do we need a separate warehouse or, to place inventory outside these 40 units, or the 1000 area is sufficient enough? And the other question which I'm seeing is again from one of our partners in West Bengal, Kolkata, Mr. Subrata, asking on the unsold inventory which is lying. Is that something which is replaced by new inventory?
So let's come to the second question first. So if any dealer is not able to sell the vehicles, there is no policy of sales return. But as a company, we tend to help our dealers to sell that vehicles to the nearest dealer point, जहाँ पे उसकी demand आ रही है. So like for example, we have a dealer in Surat. He's not able to sell one vehicle, and that one vehicle is getting a demand in Vadodara. So we shipped that vehicle to Vadodara for getting it sold. मतलब उसका भी कोई problem नहीं हुआ, and the money was flowed easily.
Sure. And I think there's a question from Atul ji, our partner. He says, is there also an option where these petrol vehicles can be converted? So we're not doing retrofitting. This is only sale. Is that right, Sahil ji? We're only doing sale. We're not doing retrofitting
Yes.
of vehicles.
We are only doing sales.
No retrofitting. The reason being, in retrofit, like if you analyze the electric vehicle, the major chunk of cost, like around 40% cost, is into lithium-ion batteries. So like if you convert an existing petrol vehicle to electric vehicle, then you need to change in the like the motor and then the battery. That is the major cost. So only thing that would be able to use is the parts and the chassis, which is around very minimal cost. Like that's around 15%. Because like for the electronic components also, we need to change in the braking system, like the brakes, which is electronically controlled, the throttle as well. So it does not make much of the sense to convert the vehicles. Instead, we are not into retrofitting. We offer only opportunities to sell the new product.
I have a question from Mr. Harpreet asking, because you talked about the dealership and sub-dealership. Now, the question is, does the company support in giving the margins to sub-dealers, or the payout is all from the sales margin of the dealer?
So like if we see how the network is, so the company create dealers and the company is connected with dealers only. So it's on the dealer how he handles the sub dealers. Though we help them out in creating sub dealers, we also provide them the leads or the people who are interested for being a sub dealer. We help them out, but like it's totally on the dealer who he wants to make a sub dealer, how much like profit sharing he wants to do. Though we have a suggestion, because like as per our understanding of the market, what we have understood, the profit sharing should be like 20-80 to 30-70 between dealer and sub dealer, so that the relationship is symbiotic and everybody gets a gain. So that's a suggestion, but it's totally on the dealer how he wants to handle the sub dealers and who he wants to give the sub dealership.
Full. And I see a question from Mr. Rajiv Singla ji. I think he's in Kurukshetra and he's asking, he wanted to visit one of the dealerships, and he's asking if there's anything which is close by or the nearest location, close to Karnal, Kurukshetra, anywhere in NCR or Haryana.
So we have one dealer in Samrala. Kurukshetra, we have one dealer. We have given dealership in Samrala. So yes, you can visit our dealer in Samrala, Sai Motors, by the name of Sai Motors.
And Rajiv ji, and to all our participant friends, whosoever has come, I'll request all of you, before you do a visit, we'll help you even facilitate that visit. If you let us know, we'll let maybe the local teams there be available that point in time and, take you through a tour. Also, we are more than happy to get you all on a one-to-one call, because I see a lot of you asking for the presentation, some more details, which we have kind of covered and need more clarity on. And I feel maybe one-to-one discussion would be very fruitful for any detail discussion that we need to have. And one last question, which I'll take, because we're running out of time, is a question which I saw coming from a couple of our participants is, apart from the investment that we do in the inventory and the security deposit, you also mentioned there's an investment that we do in the interiors. And I think that some people were not able to cash that. So how much is the investment outside inventory and security deposit that one needs to make on the CapEx interior investment?
So as I like mentioned, so the investment on the interior would be around 2.5 lakhs on an average. This depends on the area of the showroom as well. So like how big the showroom is. but like majorly it's in the same range only. Like if a dealer who wants to have a showroom designed through the company only, it would have an investment of around 2.5 lakhs only. And like the showroom design that we showcased, it would be on those CI norms. This is a CI norm designed design that we showcased, the standardization of our showrooms. So basis on that only it would be, and like we'll be providing with all the components of including lights, reception tables, the posters to design the showroom, the front fascia, the lollipop. So all that would be covered, and like the dealer would be informed with the detailed BOQ on that, the bill of quantity and the costing of that. So it would be a very transparent way. Dealers can accordingly take the call, and there is no compulsion on that.
Sure. Friends, I'd like to thank you all. I see many questions, as we still talk. I'll request all of you, if we can take all these questions offline with you. Our teams of Franchise India, we're working across more than 90 cities, and I see a lot of interest coming all across, and we'll absolutely come back to you on any location that you want to visit. And there's a discovery day that we have kept, which is on 1st of April, and even before 1st of April, if you want to visit, our teams would be more than happy to extend and facilitate that visit and call with the leadership team of Deltic. And before we close, I'll request Sahilji, Anirudhji, if you have last closing remarks to everybody who's listening and to the response that we have received. Over to you.
So as I said again, thank you so much Franchise India, and thank you so much everyone for joining in and listening to us. I hope this was an informative session, and we have covered all your points. Nonetheless, the team of Franchise India and we are here to facilitate you. Any kind of queries, any other queries you are having, you're free to call Franchise India and to us, and we'll definitely answer your queries, and let's move ahead after that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you once again. And friends, thank you so much for being with us. We acknowledge all the inquiries that you have sent, and I promise our teams will come back to you answering every piece of information that you need us to furnish you to take this decision of moving further. And before I close, I'll request Rashna to kindly take it over from here, please.
So thank you so much, Sahil. Thank you so much, Anirudh. Thanks, Sonia ma'am, for joining in today. We really want to thank all the participants for your active participation in this particular webinar. Please connect with us at our business hotline number, which is 9717683838. We've also booked, you can also write to us at feedback@franchiseindia.in. In case you wish to share your suggestion, feedback with us, please connect with us at Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter. Also, it's very easy to connect with Gaurav sir and Sonia ma'am at their LinkedIn IDs to get more information. And today, we are inviting you to join us for another great webinar, which will start at 3 p.m. Essentials. Essentials is India's first celebrity store brand where you have chance to become partner with it. So don't miss this chance. Join us today, sharp 3 p.m. to understand this entire journey. Do registration with us. Registration can be done either by joining us with at the Facebook page or connect with us at the business hotline number. Thank you so much once again for joining in today. Have a great day ahead. Thank you so much.
Thank you, friends. Have a good day ahead. And please check the hotline number that we have shared with you. It's 9717683838. आप इसे WhatsApp कर सकते हैं, call कर सकते हैं, and we'll come back to you immediately. Thank you. Thank you once again, Sahil ji and Anirudh ji. Good day.
Thank you, Sonia ji.
Thank you.
Thank you, Archana ji. Thanks.